Hello, and welcome to the October edition of the Stakeholders Report. My name is Chris Mahaffey, and I have the honor of being your Scout Executive. I have 7 things I'd like to share with you today, the first of which is a great program that you, our stakeholders, help support. Scout Reach is an after-school program where we deliver scouting in communities where scouting wouldn't happen unless we were to take it there. In Council Bluffs this past week, we had young people that were really working on how to be physically strong. They learned how to eat well, they learned what being physically active means, and they learned how to plan and execute menus. Thank you for your support of the scouting program here in the Mid-America Council so we could take scouting into communities that would not have it without your help. Jubilee 2020, one of the greatest experiences that we have in the Mid-America Council. It's no longer just our event. It is one that we share now with 3 councils in the state of Nebraska, with a council in Iowa, and a couple of councils in Kansas. It is a regional campout that will be October 16th through the 18th at Mahoney State Park. We're expecting more than 6,000 people to attend that weekend. We're going to have great program, great music, great scouting activities, and some wonderful camping with campfires and s'mores for the first time in many years. So if you've got a scout in the program, make sure that they sign up and attend Jubilee 2020. Just last week, the national office announced an increase in the youth membership fee from $33 to $60 per youth effective January 1, 2020. A couple of other fees were also impacted, but not as much. The adult membership fee and the exploring membership fee went from $33 to $36 a person. We have a lot of units that are concerned about the rising cost of the national insurance fee of almost double, and they're concerned about how they're going to pay their recharters and how they're going to continue to support their local families with scouting. The executive board will meet in the middle of November to discuss options about how we can help families in 2020 and beyond with a membership assistance fund. If you would like to be part of that membership assistance fund, please reach out to me at mac@scouting.org, and I'd be happy to have a personal conversation with you. Thanks so much. Also, with the national membership fee, and we want to make sure that we're keeping kids safe, we're changing our background checks from once when you register to every 5 years. There is a new national disclosure that must be signed by every registered member of the Boy Scouts of America in order to continue your membership. The Fair Credit Reporting Act is mentioned in there. That's where background checks are housed under the law. We are not interested whatsoever in your credit history. All we're interested in is in a criminal background check at the national and the county level. If you have questions about this, please reach out to me at the email address below, and I'm happy to answer any and all questions. Now, on to some good news. Let's congratulate Eddie and Sam from Troop 114 in Fort Calhoun. They planned and executed a great Eagle Scout project where they laid floorboards down in some vacant rooms, as well as built 15 benches at Fort Atkinson. Way to go, guys. Proud of your work in your community. Now, we've got 2 great events that are coming up. First, January the 11th is Scout Saturday at UNO. The first time we're going to combine University of Scouting, a Merit Badge College, and our Silver Beaver Luncheon, Awards Luncheon, into one grand event. This will be at Mammal Hall on UNO's Scott campus. So we ask that you please join us. We have 9 silver beavers that we're going to recognize that day at lunch in Scott Conference Center. So join us for that as we recognize those 9 individuals that are truly worthy of the highest recognition the local council can give. Thanks so much for their service, and we look forward to recognizing them on the 11th of January. Lastly, the Governor's Luncheon, December the 18th at Baxter Arena from 11:30 to 1. Scott and Wendy Moore have a great scouting story about how scouting has impacted their family personally, and they want to share that with us. We want to pack out the lower arena at 800 people and 80 tables. Everybody that has given at the 2 Scout level or above, which is $356 or more, will be invited to lunch that day. If you'd like to RSVP in advance so you don't get the phone call, please go to the link below and go ahead and RSVP, or else you'll get a phone call and you'll know what table you will sit at for this all-important luncheon as we tell the great stories of scouting in our community and we kick off next year's campaign as we invest in character in our local community. Scouting wouldn't happen without you, our stakeholders, and we're very grateful as we enter into a time of Thanksgiving for all that you do to support scouting. We look forward to seeing you along the scouting trail. Thanks so much.